Final Cut Pro is a extremely good video editing software. It is optimized for Mac in such a great way that even the lowest models of the MacBook lineup, like the base model MacBook Pro and even MacBook Air, can actually edit videos on it. However, a problem, or more of a setback, when people go to buy Final Cut Pro X is its $300 price tag, which might not be a lot for people who need it on a day-to-day basis, but for people like me who are just editing videos as a hobby on the side, Final Cut Pro is a really, really good editing software, but not a viable option for us. Like $300 is just too much for us to pay. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how to dock $100 off that price, but also get a little few things that will actually make the value of what you're paying for $200 a lot more. And you'll understand what I mean later in the video. But as of now, let's just jump into it. So the process for this is actually very easy. Search a Pro Apps bundle for education on Google or whatever search engine you use. And, press enter. And it should be the first one that pops up. Now, before we actually click on this, I just want to make something clear. Yes, it says education, which means it's part of the education store in Apple, which means anybody with a viable student ID or student email will basically be able to get this offer. So I don't really know how it works in the higher grade levels and in college. For me, if I graduate from a district, then that email I had with that district no longer becomes viable. So that's not what would work. However, since I'm in a new district, I get a new email, and that, since it's an active email, will work. So this might actually work for people all the way from college, or even if you're taking classes above college, all the way down to the people who are in maybe elementary school and middle school. So this is actually available to a wide number of people, not just people in college like Apple wants you to think. Okay, so once you click it, you get to see this amazing price tag of just $200 for Final Cut Pro, for Motion, for Compressor, for Logic. I don't know if there's one more, but pretty much what I'm focusing on is Final Cut Pro, because the normal price is $300. You're getting all of this for $200. I actually calculated it. It's $430 in savings. It actually turns into more savings when you apply the tax. It's just crazy, honestly. $200 for everything is amazing. And one of the best things and one of the most important things is that it's a complete license. And what that means is it's just like buying the normal thing. Once you buy it, it doesn't matter if the next minute you get out of school, you just get it forever. You get all the updates, stays with your Apple ID just forever, which is amazing. It's literally just like buying the normal version. So just think of it as, if you don't buy this, then you're literally just wasting $430, because there is no caveat to this at all whatsoever, except the fact that it's only available to people with a valid student email. And I say student email because, at least from what I've found, the education discounts just apply to people with a student email. That's just how Apple does it. This isn't how it works for other people, but for Apple specifically, I found it just works with the student email. So despite what it might say, this does work for anybody with a valid student email. Like I said, all the way from elementary school to college, not just college like Apple says. So yes, this is why you should get it. Please subscribe, like the video if you think you might get it, or if you didn't know before. Make sure to comment if you're getting it. I would love to see if I actually saved somebody money. That would be pretty cool for my channel. And thank you and goodbye.